Get ready for the dictation. Dictation will start in 5 seconds. Start. Now I have described in another place at great length the way promotions are made, and one of my colleagues on this side yesterday appeared either to have read that statement or in another way has placed before the House, not on behalf of the government, much of the material that I would have dealt with. But here, what I want to point out is that these selections are done by well-established procedures which have been there for many years and have not been altered. In regard to the work of the officers, there are complaints from some quarters that perhaps government ought to look more into it. That is to say, it is not a question of too much interference but of too little interference with regard to the lower levels. But since that point has not been raised, I do not want to raise this problem myself. But with regard to the higher ranks of the army, it is done by number 1 selection board, as was pointed out, from colonels up to major generals, where 9 officers sit, that is, the chief of the army staff, his deputy, 3 army commanders and 4 principal staff officers. They mark these pupils separately on separate papers and discuss them, and in the net result of that discussion, the differences are ironed out. Besides examination of their records, the personal knowledge of these officers by their present or previous commanders who would be sitting around the table would not be taken into account. Then it comes to the government, and the government, that is the Defense Ministry, examines them so as far as they can from the papers, that is to say whether the conclusions are warranted by the premises supplied by the books. And then it is up to before the minister, after discussion in the ministry itself, as to the pros and cons of this matter. Normally, the recommendations that come from the army headquarters are accepted, and neither in the case that is now spoken about nor in anything else have these recommendations been turned down. Although I know that observation, I would like to make it clear on behalf of the government that the government have the right to turn down these recommendations because the services are under civilian control. It would be a bad day when the government responsible to Parliament cannot have the last word in this. Full stop.